Beneath the arid peaks and sprawling deserts of Balochistan, a quiet but intense game is being played. This isn't just about local politics. It's a high-stakes, three-way strategic showdown where minerals, money, and global influence are the only things that truly matter. At the heart of this contest lies a treasure trove of copper, gold, and rare earth elements, potentially worth trillions of dollars. This is the story of who gets to unlock that treasure and how. On one side, you have Pakistan itself. For Islamabad, the challenge is monumental. How do you convert this vast underground wealth into tangible national prosperity? It's a question that goes far beyond just digging holes in the ground. It requires establishing security, governance, and stability across a huge, historically volatile region. The potential rewards are astronomical. Projects like the famous Reko Diq mine could single-handedly reshape Pakistan's economic future. But the costs are equally staggering. Every single day of delay is a lost opportunity, a budget deficit that deepens, and a strategic asset that remains frustratingly out of reach. For Pakistan, the clock is ticking, and the pressure to turn potential into profit is immense. Now, enter the second major player, China. Beijing's strategy is patient, calculated, and built for the long haul. Through the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, or CPEC, China is playing a classic game of building to access. They aren't just writing checks. They are fundamentally reshaping the landscape. They're constructing the very circulatory system of the province, gleaming new ports, modern highways, and essential power grids. Think of it as a massive down payment. By financing and building this infrastructure today, they dramatically lower the cost and complexity of extracting the resources their economy will desperately need for decades to come. The crown jewel of this strategy is, of course, the deep-sea port at Gwadar. It's China's gateway to the Arabian Sea and the future artery for these minerals. But for all their investment, China faces a huge variable they can't fully control: local instability. The unrest in Balochistan isn't just a political headache for them. It's a direct threat to their multi-billion-dollar investment and the crossing entire vision of the Belt and Road Initiative in this corridor. Completing this strategic triangle is the United States operating from a distance with a much more subtle approach. Washington isn't trying to own the mines in Balochistan. Instead, its goal is to shape the global system around them. The U.S. sees China's growing dominance in the processing of critical minerals as a major strategic vulnerability for the West. So, they play a different game. Their focus is on promoting transparency, advocating for Western-style contracts, and ensuring that Pakistan keeps its options open. They want to provide credible alternatives to China's state-backed deals. The renegotiation of the Reko Diq project, now led by the Canadian company Barrick Gold, is a perfect example of this strategy in action. It's a project structured on Western capital and governance norms, offering a clear alternative to the Chinese model. Through diplomacy, development aid, and behind-the-scenes engagement, the U.S. aims to slowly shift the economic gravity, preventing a Chinese monopoly and fostering a more balanced, competitive environment. The real drama happens where these three competing interests collide. Pakistan's urgent need for security and immediate revenue often clashes with the local demands for autonomy that fuel the very instability they're trying to solve. This instability, in turn, directly threatens China's long-term infrastructure investments. At the same time, China's often opaque. State-led deals can unintentionally worsen the local grievances that Pakistan is struggling to manage, creating a vicious cycle. And then you have America's push for transparency and Western investment, which is, by its very nature, a check on China's ambition to control the entire supply chain. This creates a quiet but constant tug-of-war within the halls of power in Islamabad. So, the trillion-dollar question isn't simply about who will win, it's about which form of power can most effectively neutralize the immense risk that currently keeps these resources locked away. Will it be Pakistan's sovereign governance, achieving stability through a lasting political settlement? Or will it be China's massive capital, literally paving over the problems with roads and ports? Or will it be America's strategic influence, successfully creating alternative, more transparent pathways for development? The answer will do more than decide the fate of a province. It will influence the global flow of the critical materials that will power our 21st century world, from electric vehicles to advanced electronics. This remote, rugged landscape has become one of the world's most consequential and unforgiving boardrooms. And the game has only just begun. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown interesting, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the forces shaping our world.